one of my subscribers, that's right, one of you is going to win the entire Real VR Fishing catalog, including all the DLC. That's like $90 worth of Real VR Fishing all over the world. So how do you win? Super simple. Pound the subscribe button so you don't miss an opportunity to win, because I'm going to have multiple videos with multiple entries. Number 2, somewhere in this video, I'm going to put a word for you to drop in the comments for an entry. I'll give you a hint. It's going to be a hashtag. Drop that hashtag in the comments, and if you live somewhere where a North American game key can be redeemed, you're entered to win. And I will pick that winner on launch date for the next Real VR Fishing DLC. All the official rules will be in the description for this video. Just check there, and it's simple. Seriously, just subscribe and drop a hashtag in the comments. You're going to be entered to win. On to the latest DLC for Real VR Fishing, the UK. Location number 1 for UK DLC is Westminster Bridge. On the left coming up, you're going to see Big Ben and the Palace of Westminster. I'm just going to rotate all the way around here so you can see the 360 view. On this road, you'll actually have cars go by. The white building there is a county hall. It's just some offices and the ticket booth for the London Eye, the big wheel you just saw go past. Just the world's biggest observation wheel. Maybe not the world's biggest. There's kind of a disclaimer in there. It's one of the world's biggest anyway. So I'm just going to pull one fish from each location. It's just whichever fish I caught first. Nothing real special about each one, although I do catch some epic fish. So right there, I caught a northern pike, and you have an opportunity to either release it or keep it. If you release it, then you get points, which builds up your fishing license. Location 2 here is River Kent. It's just kind of a short 20-mile long river in the county of Cumbria in England. So like I was saying, you can either keep the fish or release the fish. And if you release the fish, then you build points that will build your fishing license, which allows you to catch bigger fish or more exotic fish. If you keep the fish, you get money, which you can use to upgrade your fishing tackle, your rod, your reel, or even buy boats. It's coming right at us there. That is a European eel. I got lucky and caught another epic fish. You can see the weight there, you can see the length and how many points you get. Location 3 is Castle Sands. I'm going to spin it around so you can see the 360 view. That is St. Andrew's Castle in the background, and then some, what I'm guessing are really fancy homes. I think they're homes. Hey, if you're from the UK, tell me what those other buildings are. Are those like ridiculously rich people's houses, or are they something else? I don't really know. The casting mechanism on Real VR Fishing feels completely realistic. You can go short, you can go long, you can actually like jig to the side if you see a fish either on the left or on the right. And the way you tell where some of the fish are, if they're kind of in the medium depth, it's hard to tell, but if they're on the bottom, you'll see little bubbles in the water. If they're near the surface, you see this kind of a white, almost like a glare on the surface of the water that tells you that you should be fishing at a shallower depth. Coming at you, it's a black sea bream, 16.5 inches, and just shy of 3 pounds. Location 4 is, I believe it's St. Monan's Church. Could be Monan's. Again, if you live in the UK or you just happen to know, let me know. Now the Quest 3, when you film from inside, doesn't film the same view that you're seeing when inside the headset. Sometimes, usually it's actually filming much lower down. So you have to tilt the headset and then tilt your head in a way. And then with Real VR Fishing, I want to show the pole. So I have to hold the reel way out in front of me to get it to record and see what I want. It's tough, but in game, that's not a problem. It's just a little tough to film it inside the Quest 3 headset. They really need to angle those cameras slightly differently or give you the ability to digitally focus up or down, maybe. I don't know, maybe it's giving you the full field of view already and it doesn't have that wiggle room to give it to you. That's right, okay, I landed the golden gray mullet here. Almost 18 inches long. We're heading off to a place you've never heard of, a little place called Loch Ness. It's located in the Scottish Highlands and may or may not contain a blurry, grainy, and pixelated dinosaur. Let's see if I can catch Nessie here. When the line turns pink, like you just saw there a second ago, it means the fish is nibbling, and you'll actually feel it in your controller too. When it turns red, that's when you yank back to set the hook. If your line turns green and the fish is away from you, that means you can reel like crazy because the fish is kind of worn out and you can haul them in. If it turns green when it's close to you, you pull back like right there and you catch a burbo. Burbo. Location 6 is Britannia Bridge. It's located in Wales and crosses the Menai Strait, that body of water right there. So I'm going to spin around here. Check out the bridge. A little graffiti in the background. What are you going to do? Happens everywhere. What's that? On the top of my screen there. All right, yanked it out of the water, and this fish is gorgeous. Pork wing race, I believe. It looks just beautiful in the headset, and I think it's probably gonna look pretty good on my screen here. I think it's just gorgeous. Location 7 is Giant's Causeway, and it's located in Northern Ireland. If you look on the ground, you can see those like perfect geometric shapes made out of stone. Those are absolutely naturally occurring. It's kind of cool the way it all works, but they create these stepping stones that have kind of worn down and smoothed over the years. All right, big cast on this one. Let's see what I come up with. Pulled it out of the water. It's a big one. It's a European sea bass. 50 inches and looks like 87 pounds on that one. That's a big one. So that's it. That is the UK DLC for Real VR Fishing. It's the latest DLC to come out. So for the big contest, I will put more hashtags and more upcoming videos. Each individual video will be one chance for you to win Real VR Fishing and the entire DLC catalog. Subscribe if you want more opportunities to win, because I've got an entire key vault full of Real VR Fishing keys. Dustin from Devs United and Real VR Fishing has been awesome to deal with, and we've partnered up to do this big giveaway. Check out their Facebook page. It's a really active group. I think there's 24,000 members, and really great conversations going on in there and different strategies to catch fish. Incredibly nice people, and one of the better Facebook pages out there. Watch out here in a sec for cool people I met in VR this week, and that's what's happening. See ya. Okay, now give me a big smile. Trout.
He said, now give me a big smile.
Okay, one more.
It's a twat shad. I saw that. It's a twat shad. Hello. Hello, Starfighter. Robin just caught a twat shad, or whatever it's called.
Bus Dustin 32 is coming for you. you. Look of